Oh, shoot. This is the second time I've been up this morning. I ended up sliding, slipping, falling, sliding down that.
Well, hey, how you doing? It's been a while. It is February 23rd, and it's cold out. Everybody else is coming in for the weekend. It's about 5:30, 19 degrees out. So what am I doing? I'm going camping, and I bet I got too much stuff. But I'm going anyhow. Tent camping with my friend Josh. Come on, let's go. I am here. Josh is already here. He's already begun setting up. Man, it's just like ice here. The parking lot is just ice. So the state land has these little parking areas. You come in here. Terrible hole there, but so I gotta get my backpack on and get my stuff around, and then we're gonna hike down that direction. So here we are, me and Josh. He came up. He's already got some stuff set up. But I got my backpack on, got my sleeping bag crudely attached there. Hopefully I don't die walking down there. We got a few extra things, but we'll unload the trucks and we'll be down there soon. All right, head down there. See if I can make it without tripping, falling. What's that?
Careful going down that hill, it's pretty icy.
Okay, I will. Yeah, my hiking boots don't do well on ice. All right, won't be long. We're sitting around the fire after we get our tent set up. All right, this is just slick, slick, slick. And down there is our camp where Josh is. So I'm gonna put the phone down and navigate my way down there without killing myself. So I made it down. We have a sled we're dragging down here. Now I gotta get across here, up there, and over to our really cool camp. Pretty amazing. We're taking a little bit of break before we set up the tents. Sitting by a nice warm fire. So you got out here earlier today. This is Josh, my friend Josh. You got out here earlier today. You got things set up. How long you been out here?
Since about 2:15-ish.
Okay, so we're about 5:30 right now, or maybe a little after, but we're gonna have a great evening. He's got a great meal planned for us and breakfast in the morning and everything. Look at these giant old trees. Pretty amazing. I think we got enough stuff to last a week minus the food. So fun fact, if you prepare and get everything set up for your backpack without your coat on, it does not fit when you put the coat on. I have 2 degrees. Did I tell you that? I didn't figure that one out. Just goes to show you, somebody needs some common sense. Well, we got our tents up, kind of. Mine's kind of there. Josh gets the cool factor for sure. His tent is really, really neat. So his goes, it's tied to that tree there, tied to that tree there, and then he's got a couple of sticks. It's a brand new tent for him. My zipper's stuck. I gave up for a minute here. And this is the North Face, and it is a Flint 2, I believe it is called. So yeah, it's a tent I picked up used that was still new. We got our camp set up here, fire going. Pretty cool.
hard to tell, but that's the moon up there. It is so still. So what we're doing here, Josh is building this big framework. I'm just kind of helping, but he's getting things put together. We got 3 poles on each end, and then we're gonna put a tarp over this thing and hopefully reflect heat throughout the night, and just give us a spot. It is cold out here, spot to kind of sit under there, and maybe it can catch a bunch of smoke and kill ourselves from smoke. No, not really. I think the smoke will still go up and we can sit in there and the heat will kind of be trapped in there. So getting the old tent put together. This is the North Face Flint 2, and we are cheating. We use straw underneath to keep ourselves warm. Wow, it's crazy. You step on this side, there's a drastic temperature difference than over here. Literally walk in and feel the heat. Very cool. So it looks like Josh is making a space capsule for himself over there, lining his tent with Mylar space blankets. And the idea tonight is to radiate heat from the fire. And he's got vinyl, clear vinyl, and hopefully it'll keep nice and toasty warm in there like that. Mine will be more of staying in the tent with a -4-degree bag. And Josh's will be a toaster oven. So here's what the back side of our little windbreak reflective shelter thing looks like. It's pretty cool, and it is working great. So here is our little area that we built thanks to Josh, and we're starting to get ready for supper. It's amazing how much warmer it is with this behind us compared to like nothing. It's like the wind is just...
The wind is gone, but it's trapping the heat, and we got that reflecting the heat back on us.
It's really nice. Really, really nice. So I told Josh it's kind of sad we're doing all this and we're just staying here one night. It's like, you know, setting up a camp here that really could have probably done well for a couple days.
A week.
Yeah, a week really. We could have set up winter camp here for a week. So, getting in the potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Good deal. All right, so we're doing potatoes and bratwurst. That's awesome. Can't beat that. Well, I gotta say I like my venison though too. So,
well, I was gonna bring venison, and I had these bratwursts, and went, you know what, this is easy, and I don't have to thaw the venison. And
yeah, no doubt. So that's a good deal.
And unlike the people that were here before us, we will be bringing our garbage out with us.
Yeah, we got here, and the other day we were scouting things out, and you can watch on the last video. I'll try to put a link in the description. In the last video, it was just crazy how much garbage it was here. They've been using this area as a target practice, and there's just shotgun shells just everywhere, and pop cans and beer cans and all sorts of stuff. But we'll pack all of our trash out and
You know, the snow is over all their stuff, so we can't even pack their stuff out. But we'll leave it in good shape. So pretty cool.
Well, we've got supper going, but he's getting really fancy with his cooking there. You know how they come in a fancy.
Oh shoot! The handle flipped on me.
Oh no!
It'll fry off.
Yeah, it's fried off. That stuff happens. Well, we got dinner. Thanks to this guy. Good job. We got brats, potatoes, gravy, and an awesome fire. Hard to beat. So we're going to say grace here and get at it. Lord, we thank you for this food. Pray you bless it to our bodies. Keep us safe this evening. And just to be with all those who watch this. May you make a difference in their lives. Amen.
You know, I'm gonna have to zip it later on. I'll do that. But...
Well, it's pretty close to bedtime here, so I had some coffee and I made a hot water bottle to put in my sleeping bag. So I'm gonna get crawled in there. Let me show you the tent here. It's not a huge tent. So you could have 2 people in there, but they better be pretty good friends. So again, this is an old tent. They don't make it anymore. It's called the North Face Flint 2. And so it's got a fly that comes all the way down around the whole thing. So I figured it'd be a fairly decent tent to use for winter. And I've got my new Recon sleeping bag in there that I scored. There's my water bottle full of super hot water. So time to crawl in. Hope you guys have a great evening, or if you're watching that during the day. But I am headed to bed. I'm all nice and toasty now here in the sleeping bag. Just got to finish zipping it up. The tent is all closed up. I'm nice and toasty. Kind of a small tent, but that's okay. It's also light and easy to pack, so thanks a lot. We'll see you in the morning. I don't know if any of you have ever been camping and slept in a tent and ended up waking up with a leg cramp. I got up to use the little boy's room, got a leg cramp. That was lots of fun. So I am wide awake. It's just right before 5 o'clock. I'm sitting around the good old fire. Let me show you. I'm getting up here, and there's snow. It's been snowing. Like snow last night, of course, but yeah, fresh snow. This is the second time I've been up this morning. But it was dark out and about 5 o'clock when I got up before, and now it's about 7:30. Well, we got a fresh layer of snow over everything. So now it's time to stoke the fire and take it easy. I've been keeping this going all night long. See if we can get this going. So this is a bottle that I kept in my sleeping bag all night. That thing's still nice and warm. Worked good. giant flakes that are coming down. It's pretty cool. Definitely could use some warm coffee. Hot coffee. Hard to see, but our trail goes down through the creek. Up through there. Up the hill. Winds up. Over there quite a ways. That's all I want to see. It's like a little train. Little steam engine. I think the coffee's ready. Let's see if I can handle it with this. Definitely looks good. We'll set it over here on this flat rock. Ugh. Smoke in the eyes. Good deal. Well, I made it out to the truck. I had to charge the phone. Started hauling out a few things, but we got snow. More than they called for. And it's continuing to snow, which makes the trail a little bit more slippery than it had been. The snow that we had got a layer of sleet and rain on top of it, which turned to ice. So now we have this light, fluffy snow on top of that icy, crusty snow. So that makes it really fun. Hopefully, I don't die getting down the hill, because the hill is very, very slippery. This is the little valley we're down in. Well, that would be fun to crack my head on. Alrighty. It'd be a lot easier if I just slid downhill. Winter Wonderland here in Michigan. All right, it starts downhill a little bit here. Over there's our camp. Whoa, I just about did it. Looks like Josh is still in his tent. He was up really late, not feeling real great. So I just kind of tried to let him sleep. You can see our tarp that we put up for a windbreak, and it was reflecting the fire, the heat. Not the greatest idea in the world for a guy that has a bad knee and a hip replacement. But when have I ever done? What's the smartest thing, right? There's our sled down there, and that was to haul a few things in for winter camp. Literally, we could stay over there with that setup for a week and be good to go. What I've done is I use these thorn bushes here as a break. Isn't that a smart idea? So I'm gonna put my phone down, see if I can get down here without killing myself or slipping and falling into those. But I put my foot there, try and get down there. There's leaves underneath here too, so really smart. Well, I made it down. I didn't kill myself. Now, the fun part, I'm going across the creek. This morning that was fun trying to find that. There's some rocks in there. So I did not want to get a wet foot. So I had to make sure I knew where those rocks were. So then we cross there, go over here, through that down tree, and then right there, we step up on the roots and we're through. Over to camp. I ended up sliding, slipping, falling, sliding down that, stopping just in time before the creek. Oh man. But I made it back here. We're back to camp. I think somebody woke up. That'll be a mess. Hey.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Did you stay warm?
Oh, I'm roasting in here.
Are you?
Yeah. My rocks are still warm still, too.
Wow.
Actually, they're still hot.
Well, no kidding.
Yeah.
And my water bottle stayed nice and toasty warm. It was pretty cool. But you got a ton of snow down there, so.
Yep.
I managed to get the sleeping bag back into its little pouch, whatever you want to call it, bag. Now I gotta take this down, clear the snow off, get it put away, get it packed up. I'm not sure why I didn't think about asking, but we had a visit from a conservation officer, and she was super nice. And she actually told us that we are some of the good campers, and so it was a really good interaction with the Michigan DNR. But yeah, I don't think it could have gone any better.
No, and we learned what we have to do for the registration cards. So she's leaving some cards in the truck for us. And
yeah, we're supposed to register. We didn't know that. And she's like, nah, it's no big deal. You know, you're not doing anything that's wrong. So
no tickets.
That's really good. Yeah. So, and I don't feel so bad for falling down that hill because she did too. And she had on, you know, her full regalia. So pretty cool. I'm excited about that, but we found out this is actually a state game area, not just state land, which is different, but we're allowed to camp here during the winter. So pretty cool. And we also pointed out the big disaster that this is with all the garbage and trash and, man, shotgun shells everywhere. In fact, last night I was sleeping and he was still up. And he's like, man, did you hear that? And I was like, no, I didn't hear it. It's like a big boom or something. And I think what happened is maybe there was an unspent cartridge or casing in our fire.
Deep down in the fire pit and
Yeah, like somebody
below
dropped.
the coals, and then the coals finally heated it up enough.
Yeah, like somebody dropped a shell or dropped a bullet or something. But I never heard it. I was out. So, good deal. Well, I'm packing up. I almost got things packed up. I got a little bit of the time lapse there, but then we got visited by, what was her name, Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashley, the DNR officer. So I don't know if Ashley will see this, but kudos to you. Good job. And keep packing up. Oh, wow, what an awesome time this was. Even if I wasn't feeling the greatest, it was good to have Josh a part of this. I'm back at the truck now, and it is time to start heading towards home. So I'll get the truck started up here. Man alive, pretty awesome.